So we're getting multiple calls a month from folks looking to relocate to the Kansas City area from all over the country. I think it's a combination of a post-COVID work from home environment combined with the fact that there's some big companies like Amazon and Facebook opening facilities in Kansas City. And so we're getting a lot of people relocating here, and it's also extremely affordable to live in Kansas City as compared to other cities, especially the coastal cities. For example, a 3-bedroom home is about half as much here as in some other big metropolitan areas. For example, Los Angeles and New York are about 35 to 60% more for the same standard of living as you'd find right here in Kansas City. Denver and Chicago are going to range more like that 50 to 20% range. So what I want to talk about today is the top 4 things you should consider if you're making a relocation to the Kansas City metro. I'm Joe Nelson with the Nelson Home Group at Keller Williams, Google's #1 real estate team in all of Kansas City. Welcome back to our channel. Let's dive in. The first thing that you're going to want to consider is the vibe and the lifestyle feel that you're going for. Having grown up in Kansas City my entire life, there really is an eclectic mix of different lifestyles, and there's something for everyone. If you're looking for a little bit more of an urban feel, you're going to want to land more in the downtown Kansas City metro area. You're going to find a variety of condo options, huge old 3-story historic homes, little historic bungalows. You'll even find still some brand new construction happening in downtown Kansas City. In fact, in certain areas, they're even tearing down some of the old, smaller homes, offering some pretty big tax abatement incentives and building large, beautiful new homes, oftentimes with a very modern flair. And so that's really drawing a lot of people to certain areas. If you're looking for more of a suburban feel, there is a ton of options that you'll want to consider. Most folks looking to move to Kansas City with more of a suburban type lifestyle are going to oftentimes consider school district and other amenities that those areas have to offer. From downtown Kansas City, you go 15, 20 minutes and you can find yourself in Lee Summit and Pleasant Hill on kind of the south side of the city, maybe the east a little bit. If you go to the Kansas side, Overland Park, Olathe, Lenexa, Shawnee Mission, all kinds of great little suburban communities out there. If you go north of the city, which is closest to the airport, you're going to find yourself in areas like Parkville and Liberty, or what we call the Northland. Anything north of the Missouri River that separates Kansas City, the Northland, from the downtown. And so there's a lot of options up there as well. And for those of you looking for more like a rural or acreage situation, there's plenty of that as well. You just go a little bit further out from the city, maybe 30 to 45 minutes in any direction from downtown. You're gonna find some of the most beautiful properties with some amazing homes on sprawling hills full of acreage with options for ponds or small lakes, horse facilities, outdoor ATV areas that you can create. I mean, literally you can do anything you want. It's your land. And that's all within 30 to 45 minutes of downtown Kansas City and can still be considered very affordable housing options. The second thing to consider when looking at making a relocation to the Kansas City metro is going to be the style of the house that you're looking for. And Kansas City has just about something for everybody, with a wide range of historic bungalows to modern condos and sprawling new construction options. Your price range could vary greatly, really depending mostly on square footage, bedroom and bathroom count, and also location. Generally speaking, $200,000 to $600,000 will cover the vast majority of the home purchases in the Kansas City metro, with the average right now on our market being just above $350,000. The area is also going to have a big impact on the price of home, and there are different pockets around Kansas City that could really vary greatly in price. One thing that makes Kansas City unique as compared to many other parts of the country is that the vast majority of homes here have a basement. Now, it could be full or partial, and of course there's some homes with just slabs or crawl spaces, but a lot of homes here have basements, and a lot of buyers really prefer that because we're in the Midwest, we're in the heart of Tornado Alley. Also, it makes great storage space, and a lot of people even will finish their basement to add extra living space to their home. Another unique thing about the Kansas City housing market is that we have a variety of split level plans as well. And what that means is that the builder put the home, the basement in the ground, and then split things up. And so it creates some really unique floor plans. There are pros and cons to that, of course. Some of the pros being that they're cheaper to build and they're cheaper to buy, even in a resale scenario. One of the cons that a lot of people feel about the split level plans is they often will say there's just a lot of stairs and every living space might be on a different level. But it is cool because it provides some really unique housing opportunities that you're probably not going to see a lot of other places in the country. The third thing to consider if you're deciding to make a relocation to Kansas City is the amenities in the area in which you're looking to move. Of course, downtown Kansas City has a ton of things to offer, but those individual suburban areas are all going to have their own little pockets of amenities and different things that they can offer as well. Whether you're a foodie or an outdoor enthusiast or just a lover of culture, you won't be disappointed in what you find in Kansas City. Downtown Kansas City is close to everything, a lot of things even within walking distance, and for those that aren't, there's a free streetcar that'll get you around to most of the things that you're going to want to hit. Right here in downtown Kansas City, there's Power and Light District. That is a huge entertainment district that has concerts and different bars and restaurants and different things happening all the time. If you're a sports fan like me, we are in close proximity to a lot of the stadiums we have. Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium is just a few minutes from downtown Kansas City. In the same parking lot with Arrowhead is Kauffman Stadium, home to the Major League Baseball team, the Kansas City Royals. 15 or 20 minutes from here, you're gonna find the soccer stadium for our Major League Soccer team, Sporting KC. And it's actually really cool because it's situated right in the heart of its own shopping and entertainment district, just on the Kansas side of the state line. Of course, Kansas City is also known for its barbecue, like Joe's Kansas City and Arthur Bryant's and Gates. In fact, we're gonna do a video on that coming up soon, just about the barbecue in Kansas City. So the fourth thing that most people consider when relocating to a new city like Kansas City is the educational opportunities, especially for those families with children. There are a range of options from some of the best public school systems you'll find in the country to really high quality private options as well. One of the top districts that many folks like to talk about is the Blue Valley School District, located not far from here in the Overland Park area. It has 5 high schools in the district, and all 5 of the schools earned a spot in the top 15 list for the entire state. So definitely plenty of solid education opportunities for you if you're looking for good middle school, elementary, and high school options. If college is what you're looking for, Kansas City actually has a great network of community colleges, as well as a couple of really solid 4-year opportunities like UMKC and Park University, both of which have diverse academic programs and offer vibrant cultural scenes for college students. There you have it, 4 things that I would highly encourage you to consider if you're making a move to Kansas City. Even if you already live here and you're looking to maybe shake things up a little bit, you're gonna wanna think about what kind of vibe are you looking for? Urban, suburban, more rural on acreage? Up to you. You can think about what kind of floor plan and housing opportunity you're looking for. You might want to consider the amenities that the area has to offer where you're looking to land, and of course, obviously, educational opportunities in that area as well. Thanks so much for checking out this video today. I would love to hear from you if you've recently made a move. In the comments, share your thoughts about where you landed. And of course, if you found this content helpful, please give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more lifestyle and real estate videos. And of course, if you're considering a move, we would love to be your real estate experts of choice. My name, phone number, and email will all be in the description below. We'd love to hear from you.